Ambassador Kurt Volker with us now, former U.S. Ambassador to the pleading with them to drill for more oil. The problem is the reality in America has changed, and most Americans now realize and recognize that we can do this on our own. Because of that, what's your expectation?
Yeah. So first off, absolutely, there's no reason why we should not be producing more energy as the United States. We have the reserves, we have the technology, we can become comfortably an energy exporter, and that will change the geopolitical dynamics in the world. So there's no question we should be doing that, even in terms of getting Europe off of Russian gas, which is something we should be focused on. Then you look at the wider world, though, as well. There is a global economy out there. We need to work with a lot of countries. They're not all democracies like we are. They're not all respecting human rights. We need to be realistic and idealistic at the same time. We can talk about our values, but we got to be realistic about the countries that we're dealing with as they are because of the global economy, the way it is.
Would you endorse this trip then, given that answer?
Absolutely. No, I would. I think he should go to Saudi Arabia. Remember, it's not only about oil and gas either. We have a major issue with Iran. We should be in more alignment with Saudi Arabia, dealing with a regional crisis that we see Iran provoking, including their alignment with Assad in Syria, the war in Yemen. We have a lot that we need to work together with Saudi Arabia on. We are going to have issues of differences over human rights, and I'm sure those will come up. And it is beneficial for Saudi Arabia to increase global oil and gas supplies. None of that's an excuse for the U.S. not doing it too.
Okay, we'll follow that trip later this month. That's when it's expected. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, we're going to go with the medium-range rockets. They will be up and running within the month, we believe, after some training is given to Ukrainian soldiers. David French, writing for the Dispatch earlier in the week, characterized this war in a certain way that I don't think a lot of people look at it, all right? The headline is, "The tide is turning toward Russia." Then the subheader, "It's time to face some grim facts about the war in Ukraine." What he points out there is, and to paraphrase, slow progress is still progress, and Putin is still making that progress. How do you see it? Is that piece correct?
No, I don't think it's correct, and unfortunately it's part of a drumbeat that we're seeing now of people down-talking the Ukrainians because it's an excuse for us to stop doing what we're doing to help them. And the reality here is that Putin took off with an ambition of eliminating Ukraine as a nation and as a people, literally a type of genocide, and he failed. He had to pull his forces back from Kyiv, back from Kharkiv, back from Sumy, all of these other places that he was trying to attack. He's now limited his objectives to eastern Ukraine, and there he's putting everything he has into taking one town, Severodonetsk. He may take it, he may be successful, but he is weakening their forces overall, and Ukraine is making counterattacks already in places that Russia has already taken. The war is far from over. Russia is the aggressor. Ukraine is defending itself as we would defend ourselves, and they deserve all our support.
Very intriguing answer there. Final question on Vladimir Putin. You've seen the intel reports. I don't know if they're true or not. What do you believe about his health? Does he have cancer? Is he fighting cancer, or is all of this just speculation?
Well, I think we have to be fairly certain that there are issues with Putin's health. We've seen enough reports of this. We saw him at the May 9th parade sitting there in early May with a blanket over his legs. We see the puffiness in his features these days. So there's something going on. We just don't know for sure what it is. They do have good doctors in Russia. I'm sure they're doing the best they can with him. So I don't think we should be making any assumptions that somehow Putin's health or demise will solve our problems for us. We have to plan on him being around a long time, and therefore plan on setting our policies ourselves based on our own interests.
All right, day 100, the war grinds on. As you stated, you believe it's going to last for some time. Ambassador Volker, thanks for coming back. We'll speak again soon. Thank you.